Buff stuff.
I think it has a little ring to it.
Buff stuff. Buff stuff.
Mow off lawns.
Buff stuff. Borderline racist. Fuck it, I'm not even gonna cut it.
Wrestling's High Marks, the highest podcast ever.
I've got one question for everybody here tonight.
You got a joint?
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Alright. I'm gonna get you high today.
Awesome!
My grandma drank all my pot.
Oh no!
I'm pregnant!
Oh no! No way, man.
Wrestling's High Marks.
Episode 14.
That sounded pretty fucking official, didn't it? Man.
We're sure this time, goddammit.
Yeah, we're just gonna ramble on. We're preparing to do our MLW Fusion watch along. It's episode 14, featuring Shane Strickland versus Loki, and Tom Lawler versus Jay, because that's all I can see on the screen right now.
I didn't realize till now, but we're right on pace with MLW. When we started, MLW started.
Is that right?
We're episode 14. They're episode 14.
Hey, you see, it's only cool. It's only appropriate that we do a weekly watch along. I mean, that's only been a couple of weeks now, but I like to keep doing it.
I guess it's a good thing we had a couple of shows that didn't work out.
Yeah, I want to get that didn't go over.
Did not record right.
We had a couple of Roman Reigns shows.
Yeah.
But, we kept trying, but it just wasn't going over, so we kept trying again, and it just wasn't going to happen. But at least we finally accepted that fact.
Yeah. We know this show's not going over, but we're going to keep doing it anyway. Stubborn like Vince.
Tom Lawler versus Jay.
WWE, we gave up on Roman a long time ago. You can too.
So yes, that's on YouTube on the MLW channel. You can literally just look up MLW on YouTube and it'll pop up, and then you click on their
It'll
channel.
be Tom Lawler versus Jimmy Havoc.
What the hell did I say?
Oh, it's Jimmy Havoc. That's right. I think Jay was funnier, but Jay. So if you want to watch that along with us, cue that up on YouTube. Get ready as we continue to ramble.
Now, the Vince tweet earlier this week congratulating The Rock on becoming the highest paid actor. I commented, I said, how many times did you type in Roman instead of The Rock?
Because you know that's what you really want to say.
Right. Yes. How many times did you have to delete Roman because that's what you really wanted to type?
There you go.
Yep.
Probably only like 9-10 times.
Probably.
I mean,
fucking Vince.
He's a busy guy, that Vince.
Put Roman in there!
I think maybe Vince isn't a busy guy anymore. I don't know how much he's involved in this shit. Is he really just letting all this happen? He's approving this shit?
Well, supposedly he's supposed to be like... His main focus is supposed to be the XFL.
There was a time when I'm like, you kind of can't do wrestling unless you have Vince McMahon. But now I'm like, I don't know. It sure sucks now.
Well, you just sent me that recruit list, so I'm sure you've seen how many ex-football players there are on that fucking recruit list. I mean, if you looked it over at all. There's a fuck ton of ex-football players. Like, are you recruiting WWE or XFL?
But they also got Cain Velasquez from UFC.
Obviously he
from
no damn football
12
player.
years ago when he was good. Remember that?
Right, and they haven't made a word or said a word about it, so obviously they're not even that thrilled about it. They're like, yeah, we'll give it a shot, I guess. Watch, he's gonna debut and fucking take the championship off Brock. No, not again.
You heard any of these rumblings about the pay-per-view that's going to be all women?
No.
Well, that's real.
That was about the only rumor I heard, was that there was going to be a pay-per-view that was all going to be all women.
I read that it's entirely possible, anyway, that it'll be the Women's Tag Team Championship Tournament.
Okay, well that would be cool at least.
Yeah, I mean...
I'll be down
the
with it
idea
for
of
that,
the women's
but
tags,
if they're not going to do something like that,
tags.
how the fuck do you make a whole pay-per-view out of women's
That's
tags?
what I said. It can't just be them. There ain't enough good ones. It'll be a weird... Like
Becky can't carry the whole roster all night.
Exactly. You can only have one Bayley match.
Does Charlotte Flair even wrestle anymore, or does she just go out and fucking model and be an ambassador for the company at this point?
Well, I'll tell you what.
Oh, that's because of she had that leaky boob.
I hated her until her last two matches where she looked really good, and then she disappeared. I'm like, well, that's fair. That's how you do that.
She went out with a bang. She's like, I had 2 good matches in a row. Retirement.
I think she's genuinely one of those people that kind of plays to her competition.
Yeah, she literally went out with a bang in her left kick. But she had to get that shit fixed.
Yeah, I heard that information was leaked and
Leaked. See what you did there.
Where are we? I don't even. Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna
I
start
guess we can
this.
start to watch along at pretty much any time now.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Once again, we're at 3 seconds
No,
into episode 14.
All that was fun conversation though.
Oh yeah. I'm not fucking.
And I'm sure only like 80% of the people who made it that far at that time.
So the majority of
Checked
this
out.
watch along is just gonna be conversation too. We end up bullshitting about everything.
Fair enough. Yeah, not even exactly about what we're watching.
All right.
Anyway,
Yeah.
we started.
Yeah. Now we're at 5 seconds. My bad. I didn't actually mean to hit the button yet.
That's quite all right.
Okay, we're at 5 seconds. I'll give you a couple seconds to get there because that's all it should take to get there from 3. And
Yeah, we're gonna let you hit play now, and we're gonna hit play in 3, 2, go. It should be reasonably lined up at 5 seconds there.
yeah.
Your time code is not. Oh, never mind. It went away. Just in case, we're at 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay.
At the tone, or at the flick, the time will be 4:20.
You must have cleared it out. That fucker sounds like it's ripping.
Yeah, I got cleared it out a little bit.
Oh boy.
Alright, fucking.
Swerve City is this thing, huh? That was pretty gross.
The face of determination, swerve.
So, MLW aired a pay-per-view this week, on like a weird day, right? Like on a Wednesday or
I think it was
something.
a Thursday.
Okay, so I'm assuming this is this episode will be the catch-up episode or the aftermath of that.
I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if this has been taped and this should.
Oh no, I wouldn't be surprised by that either.
Won't be or surprised if fucking this happened way before the pay-per-view. So we might not hear shit about the pay-per-view.
It's a burned down Swerve's house.
I don't think I like their theme song.
Nope.
To
Don't
the
care much
point-
for the video either.
To the point where I might put a piece of music together and offer it to them for free.
Rich Bokini.
You'll recall a week ago, World Heavyweight Champion Shane Strickland was
And Tony Scavone.
Rich Bokini Bottom.
I wonder how many people say that.
against low key.
Bokini Power Bottom.
I wonder how many people say Itsy Bitsy. Never mind, I'm not going all the way with it. I don't want to go all the way there.
Team Filthy attacking Jimmy Havoc. They left him bloodied in a ditch.
A hint is going to end with yellow polka dot bikini.
So, Jimmy Havoc versus Filthy Tom Lawler. I haven't seen Jimmy Havoc wrestle yet.
Yeah, I haven't had a chance to check him out either.
Did Filthy Tom Lawler face Swagger Jack or...
Yeah, he just had a match last week, so it's weird that he's got a match 2 weeks in a row.
It's freaking Jake Hager.
No.
What the fuck? His name's
Kiki
Kiki.
Roberts. Fair enough.
So he's clearly a gay character.
Yeah. Kiki Jobberts.
He's got like some fucking purple pink hair going on.
I get nothing on
Kiki
Jobberts.
Kiki Jobberts.
Fuck you guys.
I was too busy looking at the B team fans in the audience.
There you go. I'm fat, let's party. Kahuna Khan.
Kahuna Khan and Kiki. What's with the K's?
Kiki and Kahuna.
The KKs.
Sounds kinky.
He borrowed his hairstyle from a carrot. Something that he knows nothing about.
That is one huge ass troll doll.
Jesus Christ. This is like who has the worst hair match.
The real question is who's the jobber here?
The real question is which one's actually gay.
Two people I've never seen. Wait a minute. He might actually be gay. I thought you were just being fucking funny guy, but is he like a
No, I think he's supposed to be a gay
wrestler?
character.
I can see it, yeah.
I can see it when he's getting in the ring. Well, not to mention the rainbows, too.
And even like his mannerisms and such. We got a run in. Who is it?
I say somebody just hit their period.
Oh, it's those weird chicks
Oh.
again. Who?
Okay, well, to be fair, I was making that period joke before the women came out, and I knew it was actually women.
Hey, we're all just red-blooded Americans here.
I just kind of figured, you know, that's how the period works. It's like you're fine, and all of a sudden,
I feel like my jokes are going
Red
over
line.
really poorly tonight.
I didn't even hear that joke.
We're all
I missed
red-blooded
that one.
Americans here.
Yeah, that was a poor joke.
Thank you.
Is it a hate crime if the chicks beat up the gay guy?
Oh man, that's a good question. Because
And what
they
if the
both
chicks are
like
lesbians?
the same stuff, technically.
Yeah.
All right, so that appears to be the gimmick with these chicks. They come out and kick the shit out of jobber dudes before they can fight each other. Is it weird that I want them to kick my ass too?
I'll take it.
I'll do it.
I'll take the one that's not covered in the white drabs. Yeah, that one.
Okay.
I'll take that one.
Fair enough. It's like, okay, who's gonna be first and third?
I want to get beat up by the thicker chick. It's, you know, a little more explainable.
Yeah, if you're gonna get your ass whipped, it should at least be by the largest possible available woman at the time.
Oh, I can't remember her name. There's a girl on the indies. She's the thicker girl. But she fucking banging. Yeah, she can beat my ass. Go for it.
Oh,
Jordy something or something like that.
Ember Moon, that's it. Of course, Chad sticks me with the one where I'm not like positive it's a girl. It's just probably.
Yep. It's like
Now, which one was Ed Foo Young?
Is her last name Coochie?
Egg Foo Young. Sue Young's the one that Willoughby gets.
That figures. It's always the young ones.
Yep.
So I'm curious, are they gonna have them like eventually like be in regular matches against dudes? Because that'd be kind of like strangely revolutionary. Well, they keep having them come out and whoop on dudes. That's why I'm asking.
Right, I would hope so.
Be kind of cool to have the two chicks who are like just a regular tag team, not all like it's only chicks. You know?
Jordy and Grace, that's who it was.
Okay, I'm in.
So she a thicker girl.
I'm there, dude. No,
Beat my ass whenever she wants.
she can stomp me silly.
Her nickname is Thick Mama Pump.
Sure is. I see what she did there, by the way. You sure are passing through like a stool.
That's better than what they would say on WWE, but I still didn't care for it.
I would have used the word turd.
I think it's time that we go ahead.
It's more of his tone than it was the word, even.
Fair enough.
So the dude with the weird mask thing just joined up with them?
Yeah, it looks like they're clicking up.
Fair trade. I got the biggest face off. Let's go,
Filthy Tom basically stumbled into that confrontation on his way to the ring.
I mean, they come off just seeming like some dudes, for the most part.
Some dudes. You know, that dude. And that other dude.
It's just a dude.
Just some dude.
Arrived earlier today. This just a week after being brutally attacked here in Orlando. He says he's ready to defend his title against Low Key tonight. That match is on the way, but right now we take a special.
I think you're right. This is pre-taped like a motherfucker because we heard he lost the title like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
What the
And that
fuck?
would explain why
Then that might
if
be
he faced
worse than
Loki
NXT.
again, it would still be for a championship.
Oh, I heard the NXT spoiler.
Oh, you did?
Wrestling suit got me.
So somehow I've still managed to remain insulated.
This said
Well, you know
spoiler
that.
alert, and I fucking turned down the volume, and I gave it some time, and I turned it back up, but I didn't give it quite enough time. Like, I know who lost, but I didn't hear who won.
Well, now I've done the math in my head. It's about Adam Cole, isn't it?
I'm gonna tell you shit.
The only reason I asked is because why the fuck would Aaron care so much about it unless it was? Alright.
Poop, I need a... Oh.
Did you say poop?
He needs fire. Ungawa.
I don't know why they call it taking a dump when you're not really taking it anywhere.
Why don't they call it leaving a dump?
Oh, it's a grudge match? Well, seems to me like, the other dude's fucked.
It is a grudge and not a grudge.
This shit's about cashed.
And as always, the last hit goes to Mitch Hedberg. You called it.
You don't have to put ink and paper into this.
But you do have to put some more weed in the bowl if you want it to continue to smoke.
Now I just picture this dude talking like, or sounding like Bane.
It seems like that's what he's going for, kind of.
My God. 2 broken ribs.
My God. Tony Schiavone. My God.
I wonder why we heard fucking Joey Styles call that match, but he's not on the fucking show.
Team Filthy. You know,
That was because of, I think that was, they were trying to do an all ECW.
notice that I can handle it.
Yeah,
You
because
better be ready for anything here.
Tony Schiavone and fucking
I know we are.
Joey Styles would be pretty sweet.
Fuck yeah.
World's most dangerous man. That's just not
You hear me talking, Bokini?
Yeah, get the fuck out of here. I'd rather have fucking Don West in there.
You're definitely in for a treat.
Not so much Mike today, though.
Yeah, it's a shame.
I don't like Mike Tenay's voice.
It's a shame that Taz wasn't available.
Yeah.
Because he's fucking fabulous at this job. You know, I guess Tenay does have a weird, annoying, almost like a nerdy voice, but he sure does know a lot about wrestling, man.
Yeah.
He knows every move. Every move. He knows the name of every move.
Maybe trying to get into his head. That's not going to work. No. Oh! And Havoc gets in the first blow. Here he goes. Jimmy Havoc.
He reminds me of somebody. Who's he remind you guys of? Anybody? Trying to fucking figure it out.
We're talking wrestler here? Or?
I don't know. Ricky Rackman. He looks like Ricky Rackman from Headbangers Ball on MTV.
Didn't ever watch it.
Well, not now. I mean, like 20 years ago.
No, that's what I'm saying. I never really watched it.
Well, that's amazing.
Is it even still on?
I don't know.
I wouldn't imagine it
so,
is.
No.
He looks like a young Ricky Rackman.
Dude, his back already got fucked up on some chairs or something.
Yeah, I guess so.
Where the hell's he going?
What the fuck?
Some random ass plywood laying around.
Move, idiots!
Is that what he said?
Yeah.
Idiots? Okay, it was just weird sounding, but yeah.
I think that's what he said. You hear the board.
Dangerous man will find a way to weaponize pretty much anything.
Well, I mean, it's a big board. That's pretty easy to weaponize. It's like, hit people with it.
Got wood.
It's a weapon.
Fucking cheese grater.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, God.
I wonder if you can use that on the cheeses of Nazareth.
Jesus Christ.
Cheeses of Nazareth? Alright.
Well, I swear, we didn't need you to record and produce this shit. I'd suspend you for a week.
Right.
You're taking a week off, G-List.
We have some notes.
And we're not talking about wrestling.
Alright.
Skin on his forehead. Tom wanted to make sure that it had putting on the rubber gloves. I don't blame. I put on a rubber suit. Yeah, he's already
Cool!
yeah. Well, that's what a cheese grater will do to you, see?
We love you. We love you,
Well,
Tony.
that's what a cheese grater would do to you, see? Oh my God, he's dead. Well, yeah, that's if you're a vampire, that's what a stake to the heart will do to you.
Go figure.
So far, Filthy Tom Lawler's just been getting his ass beat. Damn, look at that chick in them big ass heels. You are not safe. Get away from the action in your heels. Ah. Oh, wow, look. I don't want to say it. No. No, you can't make me.
That salad is well there, Tony. I don't want to see this. I'm the guy that gets squeamish at blood.
Oh my God, why is that guy an announcer?
Probably half owner of the company or something.
What the hell did he staple to him? Yeah, that's the second time he stapled his head though.
Loving it.
I guess at first I was wondering, like, I didn't actually see it. I wonder if there was actually anything in there. Well, now we know for sure that there was.
appreciation night, by the way. I should mention that. Oh, no! Yikes.
Cheez grater to the dick. Ah! I know he's got pants on, but still, it's scary.
What could be greater?
Oh my god.
That was
Did
on
somebody
purpose
just
to
throw
piss
money?
you off.
Is there money in the ring?
Just to let you know, I did
Yes.
that on purpose just to make you mad. Anyway, here's the guy.
Who's this guy? What were we talking about again?
Ricky Rackman looks like Jimmy Havoc. Alright,
okay.
I'm out. Just wanted to see a picture real quick there.
No, it's comfortable. Yeah, it is.
We'll make this guy a regular cut up. I'll keep it going.
Yeah.
I'll keep making bad jokes. You don't think I will?
I know you will.
You think they would have allowed this back in the day with Turner?
It seems like he would have took a shower before he came out here because he's filthy.
Filthy. I get it.
Hey, that was a really good bump onto a stack of chairs, dude.
It
It
was.
had to hurt like a goddamn son of a bitch.
This match has been good.
Yeah.
You're ruining it though.
Sorry. Yeah, it looks like he's all wet.
The Crimson Mask.
Everything that Jimmy Havoc has brought out has been used against him.
Yeah, he's digging his own grave there.
This is more extreme than anything they've had in WWE years.
Well, they got rules against that shit now.
You know what? He wanted this. Havoc wanted this return grudge match. This grudge fight. He got it. And give Tom Lawler on the credit, man. He's taking the fight right.
I mean WWE, not NXT. Fucking Gargano and Ciampa fucking killed each other. It may not have gotten real bloody both times. It got bloody, but
Havoc missed with the Rainmaker there. Look at that short arm clothesline, and now it's rear naked choke.
Could you just give him a paper cut?
I was
Is
just
that
gonna
what
say,
that
was that supposed to be a paper cut? That's retarded.
was? You missed the chairs. It's like, I'm not willing to take those bumps.
Was it a paper cut, or did he use a staple?
It was the one that was stuck in his head with the piece of paper.
Oh.
It's funny, I can watch everything.
That-
I had to drop my eyes on that one.
He's got a lemon, dude. He has a bag of lemons. He's gonna squeeze lemon juice on the wounds.
Yeah.
I don't like this spot at
Yeah,
all.
this is dumb.
This is really bad. This match was going great until they got into the paper cuts and lemon juice. I agree with you, Tony. That I'm with him.
Why is the pizza cutter gotta be in there? I'm not working today. I don't want to see this shit.
Even Tony said, I think we're going a little too far. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and agree with Tony for the. Oh, come on, really? Oh no,
Dude.
who just said "Mamma Mia"? That ain't cool, Bokini. We're gonna cut somebody.
Yeah. Don't you fucking go stealing Morrow's shit.
I'm no longer hungry, Tony. Lord have mercy.
This guy's gonna get a cease and desist from WWE, I swear.
Right?
Like, alright, knock it the fuck off.
Did you see what the name of their next event is? War Games.
You're shitting me.
That's owned.
Yeah, there was just a War Games last year. There's gonna be a War Games this year, too. For NXT. NXT's been doing War Games.
Well, NXT's allowed to.
Yeah, I know. No, that's right. I was just clearing it up. Like, WWE isn't actually doing it, but NXT
Right.
is.
MLW's next event is called War Games.
Yeah, how are they getting away with this shit?
I'm saying, I don't know.
Oh, it's over. Look at that. I didn't really expect that to be the ending. Well, it's the most dangerous man, the one that's all cut up and fucked up.
Because you can cut them all up and shit, but he just keeps going. Or, he just keeps going.
Yeah. It just keeps going.
You can cut me up or you won't.
This could be a very bad situation for Jimmy. Yeah, they got a bit of tournament on that. Oh, man.
It's a towel, Tony.
Yeah.
It's a towel.
Yeah, they gotta get out of the ring. Good God. What have we just witnessed? What have we just witnessed?
We are back on MLW Fusion. Our world title matchup is still to come. Strickland will fight.
Oh, damn, I forgot about that.
So either the prop guy or the property master or whoever had to go to Home Depot or whatever and say, I just need one board. Thank you.
And then they didn't even break it.
Could you cut that in half? That board's too big to carry around real easily. Thank you.
It was me. It was me, Shane. You see, I was one of the first people who ever saw something in Shane Strickland. I took him from a garbage company in Pennsylvania. I took him under my wing and I made him who he
I was just reminded of something. When I was doing the watch along editing last week, I was like, damn it, we had the volume way too loud. You can hear like mainly TV and like all of us are all the same volume level kind of. But I think we're good this week. But the one last week was so talky. I'm like, man, I almost wanted to bring my headphone rig, but you know, stoned, lazy, running late, lazy, stoned.
The last time we were there, I noticed the headphones were sitting there where I was.
Yeah, and then I didn't hook the thing up. We didn't use them. God damn it. Like I said, I have all the gear to really do this right, and if I get that other recorder I've been talking about and two little kick-ass microphones, we could have a sharp-sounding podcast, man. But
if you ever remember to grab that cord, you can record it without batteries.
nice, but that don't really hurt the sound, though. I just mean, usually my standards are so high, I'm like anal about it. It's got to sound good. Like if you listen to my old podcasts, they're all like crisp and fucking boom. But this one, I just bring a handheld recorder and just push record and whatever fuck happens.
Lazy bastard. I will eat you!
Patrice O'Neal is pissed. I think I already used that one.
Oh, yeah? Alright. Alright, we're gonna see. Let's go, bro. Come on. Excuse us.
Come on, Grizzin.com. There we go.
Wait, what?
If you think that tonight is a wild one, just wait. It's 40-man rumble in a match where anything goes.
Wait, did that not happen yet? No, that was... Yeah, you're right about the pre-tape and shit, man. This shit's way behind.
You think they would have did a better job than that?
Yeah, like not have this commercial on there at least.
It's all right here next week. The winner of the Battle Riot gets a title opportunity
Next week.
Or is Battle Riot... No, that happened, right? I'm not
Yeah.
crazy? Okay.
Find out next. It is
Because that might be why it's not there, because it didn't happen yet.
bounty match for the MLW World Heavyweight title. You can see it.
I mean, they didn't cut it out of this, but at least they were smart enough to not be fucking playing commercials for it throughout this episode.
All right.
I have 60,000 ways of reminding you of your goal today. Good luck.
You do realize why they call me the professional? It's because I get the job done 10 out of 10 times.
That's 100%. So is that how he talks all the time, or is he like really laying down this whole professional character thing?
He's got this fucking weird...
You guys know him.
He's got a weird ass deep voice, yeah.
Okay. Hey, where's MVP? That's still funny to me. I've never heard of such a thing.
He's at the Gelt nightclub.
Yeah, in the stands. He's drinking at the bar. He's like, I used to do this too, bro. Just leave the bottle.
Yep, that's in there.
Hey, there was your Joey Ryan guy.
Yeah, my Joey Ryan guy.
No, him. Mojo's.
Dick flip. Joey Ryan and his dick shtick.
Dick stick.
The dick shtick. We get it. You have a penis.
I can't believe Mick Foley sold that shit.
Yeah, I can't either. Jim Cornette wasn't very happy with it either, as you can imagine.
Oh. What the hell, Mick?
Jim Cornette's not happy with most things.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers.
He doesn't care for most things.
He does, yes, exactly.
Or the professional. I'll get the drop gun, turn on it 10 times. Would you fuck me? I'd fuck me.
Well, he's a pretty unique looking dude, and, you know, looks like a wrestler and kind of acts like a wrestler. He must be a douchebag if he don't have a job in the big leagues.
Yeah, he is. He's a fucking huge douchebag from everything I've heard.
Right here on BS Sports and MLW Fusion.
Comes across as the type to go home and just choke puppies. I'm professional. Turn on 10 times. Choke 10 puppies. This music is awful.
No, it's not. If it was 1985, we'd think it was great.
Swerve! Swerve! Jesus Christ, that's a big championship. This is ridiculous.
You've heard of the big gold belt? Well, that's the bigger gold belt.
Right.
What the fuck? Either that or he's like a really small dude.
Yeah.
You just don't realize it.
Loki wins and can't get the belt out of the fucking ring.
He's like grabbing end.
He pulls it over his shoulder, his little feet are just sliding. Fuck! Gord Gerber.
Hello there.
Yeah, who's this chick that keeps showing her? Someone in the audience?
Just enjoy it. Hey, this is licensed music. It's 80s music. Ah! So it turns out that my joke was more accurate than originally expected.
I'll be damned.
This is the song they play on Grand Theft Auto when you're in the strip club.
Oh shit.
It really is.
Which Grand Theft Auto?
The one in the 80s.
Okay, so Vice City.
Vice City, yep. When you're hanging out in the strip club, it's that song, dude.
I think Vice City is my favorite, actually.
It's the only one I've ever played, so mine too. I loved it. Me and Keith O'Brien played that game for probably a year and a half straight every day.
Yeah.
Even if we beat everything, all we do is drive around and collect money and shoot people, and it was still fun.
Oh, yeah.
Still fun. And the radio control helicopter shit, that shit's awesome. And dude, that's just a sweet game. Yeah. There's so much cool little stuff in there.
Well, they eventually made some games called Saints Row, and they're basically rip-offs of Grand Theft Auto. But the one I did play was really fucking fun.
That's awesome. Alright, who wants to weed me? I'll handle the wax part, obviously.
Gonna have to Mojo. I'll just add on to this, because this is the last one I got.
Okay.
Damn, we're going for round 2 already, just in the opening show?
Well, I'm not all the way baked out. I mean, if you guys don't want to, I don't have to yet.
No, that's fine.
Now, I would like it if this was a good match, because we've seen Strickland once or twice, and he kind of looks like a piece of shit every time, so, like...
Okay. Oh, there it is.
Offense intended.
Right here.
You don't look all champion-ish.
Championish.
Championistic. Champious.
Strickland has ever faced here in MLW. There's no question about that. You're right. That's a great point.
Oh, he forgot his guns again.
I see the B team shirts.
Indeed.
I don't care much for Low Key, and from what I've seen of Strickland, he's not been good. I really have little interest in this match. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, and they're stalling to start off, and that's never a good sign.
All right. Get the fuck on with it.
However, I'm okay with anything that involves more airtime for Selena.
Yeah. Oh man!
Well, you can understand where those blows are coming from, Rich.
Zane's, dude.
Okay, the foot on the brakes delivers a kick right to the jaw.
What was that?
I don't know.
Okay. He was rolling over to get the arm quickly, I guess.
We'll take it.
I said he was supposed to hit Low Key. He kind of missed.
Like, that wasn't, damn it, what's that stupid move called?
Senpai?
Yeah. It was... I give up. Alright, moving on. Just another one of the nameless rabble of terrible jokes, but I figured, yeah, I'll just hit the brakes while I'm not ahead. I'll stop while I'm not ahead.
Alright. Quit while I'm behind. Yep, that's me in the rearview mirror. Quitting. Low Key sucks. Low Key sucks.
Well, hey, at least the fans are smart, right?
Fucking smarks.
Right here on BN Sports. Shane Swerve Strickland with a $60,000 bounty on his head.
Jesus. That one was a little stiff.
Thank you, Tony.
Right now, the champion's just being assaulted in the corner. Absolutely assaulted.
The champion's just being assaulted in the corner.
Everything that Low Key does is with such force.
It's not necessarily a hate crime either, because I'm not positive what old Low Key's got going on in there.
Lack of commentary, trust me, is not because of we're super into this match.
Well, I'm trying to actually pay attention to see what the big deal about Strickland is, but this is what probably the match where he loses, I think? Or how far behind could they be? I know that NXT is 21 days.
And I think they realize the mistakes in this match. Something that we talked about, something we explained. It's not lost.
We sprung a leak. Who do you think you are, one of Charlotte Flair's boobs? One of the little Charlottes? Did you know her real name's Ashley?
Yes, I did know that.
I only learned that recently. Ashley Fleer. Their last name is Fleer.
Rick and Charlotte Freer.
Rick and Ashley Freer.
Rick and Ashley. Why does that sound familiar?
Rick Astley. We've known each other for so long.
So did I just get Rick
All of Low Key's
You just got Rick rolls.
What? Low Key what?
I said all of Low Key's greatest covers.
Never gonna give you well. Never gonna let you.
He's got the perfect weird voice for that.
Anyone gonna hit the chorus on that?
You've been swerved.
Never gonna give me up.
No. No, I never did. Nothing of this match reminds me of anything to do with Die Hard.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, that Die Hard. Current day Bruce Willis, though, low key, bald as fuck. From the back, it looks like Bruce Willis. He's got the fucking straps across the back. He's obviously a cop.
Check and judge men from the back. And identify them.
Saying all bald dudes look the same.
Yeah, B-A-L-L-E-D.
Bald out.
I guess technically all dudes are bald unless they had a terrible accident. He sees an opening and he's going to take advantage of it. I do that a lot. Myself.
Opportunist. Slapped his damn tie off him just about.
There's probably one or two left in there. Yeah, that was pretty good.
Kick out by Swerve.
I think the real swerve here is having him be champion in the first place.
Damn, all this time I thought it was Ron's. Ron's house, you see.
Well, if we all ate Taco Bell, then it'd be the Run's house. I can leave at any time. Just let me know. I understand if you ask me to leave.
Leave the recorder.
You go now.
Me and Mojo will finish it.
Yeah, dude, just hit the red button. It starts recording. You hit it again to stop it. It's that easy.
That was kind of cool. I'll give him props for that. I don't remember seeing that before.
You gotta give him props for that. Like Carrot Top would do.
Forgot my trunk. It'd be a lot funnier if I had the stuff.
If I had my props.
How'd you escape? Oh, I found the saw glasses. Oh, that's my seesaw. Can't even rip a shirt.
Hulk Hogan would be so ashamed.
Alright. Hopefully they didn't have any audio recording around him at the time. Oh, he's back out of the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I can see where you're going with that. Dude, that was kind of bullshitty, though. Did you guys hear how that actually was leaked, or what the whole deal, the whole fucking situation is? It's really shady that he got fucked like that. No pun intended.
His old friend, whose wife he was
plowing.
Consensual sponge.
It was all good. It was
hit a camera in his house.
Loki about killed himself hitting that corner. I don't know if you guys noticed that.
Well, I didn't think he hid the camera. I thought they were intentionally recording the stuff they were doing, but he just kind of kept it rolling after the sex and caught all kinds of explicit conversation and then used that against him. Something like that. Even
I
if
have
it
heard
was a
that.
hidden camera, that's roughly the same to me. I mean, it's a
Well, he
Yeah, same difference.
trust violation, you know what I mean? Total trust violation.
Yeah.
Now, he said the things he said,
Right.
but, I mean, raise your hand if you never said some fucked up shit in private before. Hey, no one's raising their damn hand. Nobody is. Because, I mean, but yeah, it was some pretty awful shit, really, when you hear it.
Yeah.
To hear it out of his mouth and be so hardcore about it, I was like, whoa.
I didn't even actually listen to it ever.
It's real talk, baby. It's real talk. The N-word is used a few times.
Ah! Power bombed down my ass. He let go.
He just dropped him.
There's that double stomp again.
And then a bump, and then he lost his fucking straps.
That's because he finally put him down after Strickland picked him up by those for the 6th time in the match.
Low-key thinking one move ahead. Landed perfectly on the second. Yes, you did. The second rope there, the turnbuckle, and landed. Vicious kick. Strickland now trying to fight through here. Low-key. Maybe thinking fisherman driver. There you go.
For a second there, you could hear Low-Key's one fan.
Well, he's got more out there. They're just keeping it low-key. Anybody? Alright, I'll be out of the car. Alright, what are we doing here, kids? Well, that was alright. The cutter? That's called the cutter?
Yeah, roll through cutter, to be exact.
Okay, well.
Cutter. Cutter.
Isn't that where they're having the Olympics? Qatar. It's pronounced Qatar as a country.
Okay. We'll see. I don't even know that.
I'll be damned. Well, then,
The joke's going
none
nowhere.
of the other 8 people that listen to this multiple times each are going to get that joke either.
I won't feign ignorance. I am ignorant.
It's the real shit.
Yeah.
I don't need to feign it.
I'm not feigning it.
I got plenty already. That real.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
I don't pay attention to other countries other than Michigan.
I don't listen to hip hop. Oh, there it is.
We got to see it a month after we knew it was coming.
Heard about it.
And that was the switchblade kick.
It's like a shield he can go into battle with and shit.
So, okay.
Who gave the gnome a shield?
Why'd they give this tool bag the belt? Is Strickland leaving her, or what's the story here? Or is he their guy now? Is he the guy because MVP's gone? I just realized I don't know this wrestling enough to know who the guy kind of is. Who's their best dude, you know? I don't know.
MVP wasn't their best dude.
Well, clearly not. If they just decided he wasn't an employee anymore with no prior discussion from anyone ever.
Alright, you're out, bitch.
And gave him an unconditional, unrestricted release. They must not give a shit about him at all, to be honest with you.
Right.
Go do whatever you want, loser. You
Fuck
ain't
outta here.
hurting our product any. And she is hiding a couple hams back there, man.
None of the chicks up there next to the ring.
They keep saying Run's house. Ha ha! That's hilarious.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, there is your world heavyweight champion.
open the case, man. We want to see the money. What do you mean it's a prop? What do you mean MLW doesn't even have enough total money to put into the briefcase to make it even look like it's kind of $60,000? What do you mean by any of that, people?
What do you mean it wasn't in the budget to go get dollar store Monopoly money?
What do you mean the office printer ran out of ink?
What do you mean there's a paper recession?
You know life's tough when you can't afford fake money. And that was MLW Fusion. I know that we added a lot to the experience for you.
What do you mean your daughter's kindergarten class wouldn't draw $1 bills for us?
MLW Fusion, episode 14, featured 30 matches, but really it featured 2 matches and then some chicks beating the hell out of some dudes. Kiki Roberts and Kahuna Khan, say that 3 times fast.
Wait. No.
Had a quote-unquote match, but then they had a run-in by the 2 crazy bras whose names I still don't know.
One of them was Ed Fu Young.
That's right.
We established that.
And then the other one was possible female. Okay. So that one just ended up in a schmaz. Filthy Tom Lawler versus Jimmy Havoc. Now that was a different story. I hadn't seen Jimmy Havoc, which you probably heard us mention 16 times on the watch along just now. Pretty hardcore-y, kind of interesting match. Not like a great, oh my god, not a barn burner, but you know, lots of blood, guts, staples, pizza cutters, that sort of thing. Cheese graters.
Yeah. To the balls.
I haven't seen a cheese grater match in quite some time now. Okay. No one's got nothing to say on that one. Okay. It was basically that. It was a bloody match. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
It's
Jimmy Havoc won.
Okay.
Yes. Jimmy Havoc wins, yes. It's like the MLW version of like a hardcore match or something. It was pretty cool.
It was okay.
It was okay. But no one got disqualified or nothing, so I assumed it was like some...
Yeah, it was a grudge match.
Right.
So apparently there's no rules.
Got it. Okay. And then the one that mattered, really, Low Key, the professional, Agent 99, or what the fuck ever you call him, versus Shane Swerve Strickland, the champ. This is the heavyweight title match. Agent 47.
Agent 46.
Sorry, everyone. Agent 99 was Maxwell Smart on Get Smart. Okay.
I was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Right. Because I'm 100 and people listening are 12.
Exactly.
I still can't say that I'm impressed with Shane Strickland. He didn't really do anything the whole match. It was like low-key carried that match from beginning to end, if you ask me. And I don't mean he did a fabulous job of carrying the match. It was on him to carry the match.
Yeah, he kept it from being a terrible match, I guess you could say.
Yeah, and picks up the win after the venerable switchblade kick.
Boo.
Which I think we established.
I don't want either one of these guys to be champion.
One of the moves used on Tekken Tag Tournament.
I'd rather see Swagger Jack with the title than one of those guys. I'd even rather see that guy with the funny mustache without the gimmick anymore, Simon Gotch.
Simon Gotch.
Yeah, or like Jake Hager or Jack Swagger, any of those guys.
Yeah. Jake Hager or Jack Swagger.
Or Swagger Jack would be fine.
Yeah, shit.
Okay.
We're gonna have to assign that to the fucking fat blonde dudes.
The dirty blondes.
The dirty blondes, yeah. One of them's gonna be Jack Swagger and Jake.
Jake and Jack. Jack and Swag.
The Gurr trio.
The Gurrs. Wow, that's towing the line of racism. Not really, but you have to be careful with it. You have to be careful with that one.
Swagger. Jesus. Hager.
It's getting closer. Well, do you guys want to just like transition into this WWE nonsense and get it over with, or do you want me to make it its own segment?
I don't know, transition.
Raw. Oh,
That's all.
MLW was okay. Not a lot happened on the episode. And the other weird thing is it's like behind their pay-per-views. Their TV is behind their pay-per-views. And there's also some leakage problems. So we long ago knew that this title was going to change hands. And they had a pay-per-view before this episode aired that would have already reflected that. So that's a little wacky to me.
Right.
Oh,
Weird.
God, Raw. What the fuck?
See, Raw had me for like the first few minutes.
Me too.
This isn't bad.
Raw is the most aptly named wrestling show. Because they give it to you raw dog, man.
Raw as fuck.
I'm just going to get to the point. What was the point when you knew that the two groups that they had Bobby Lashley in one of the matches and Roman in the other?
Oh, yeah. Like,
I was like, okay,
that wasn't gonna be
Lashley, Roman, too.
Yep.
Tired of these numpties already.
When they were all in there, I was like, okay, where are they going to go with this? Because, like, maybe something decent could happen with it. And then he said, we're going to make it 2 triple threat matches. And I'm like, oh, no. Don't do it. And then fucking Roman's in one and fucking Lashley in the other. God fucking damn it. I don't even want to watch this now.
Damn you, Kevin Dunn.
I actually think I fast-forwarded the first match. That Roman won, and then shut it off.
I unfortunately watch everything and have notes for every match. Not that they need to be read, but if we're going to talk about it, I have talking points. I don't know why the hell I do this to myself. and then sometimes I can't find the time to watch NXT fucking T. Somebody slap me, seriously.
Yeah. After that first match, I had to turn it off, and I didn't watch it again until like Friday.
Well, at the beginning with Heyman and Angle and all that, it was kind of cool. And I'm so glad to see Paul Heyman, no matter what the fuck he's doing. He can be out there to hold the microphone for Kurt, and I'd be glad to see him. But here's the bullshitty part. Kurt's like, if Brock Lesnar doesn't defend his title tonight, I'm going to strip him of the title. And the crowd's all, strip the title, doing the chant. It's really funny. But then Paul comes out and he says, Brock wants to keep the belt and wear it and represent WWE as a UFC champion, like you did with your gold medals. And then he's like, okay, Brock must defend the title at SummerSlam or else I'm going to strip the title.
Right.
It's like, okay, well.
I love that your Paul Heyman sounds like Gonzo to me.
Okay. Well, I wouldn't call it my Paul Heyman. It's my feeble attempt at something close to Paul Heyman. But I actually kind of enjoy the segment. I think it's just because I would enjoy Paul reading a newspaper.
Yeah, I didn't mind it at all the way up until he fucking said they're going to have 2 triple threat matches, and I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, another thing that was made clear during the opening deal is that Elias's album's out on July 23rd.
Yep.
That somehow came up
during
the promos back and forth. Somehow that came up. Somehow it just came up.
Right. That was the one thing I watched from the last match. I watched Elias open up, and then once Seth's music hit, I shut it off.
Yep. So yeah, we already cried about what happened in the first triple threat match. Dolph Ziggler cut a nice little promo, and promo on Rollins, I should say. And then out comes Bobby Roode. And I'm like, okay, fabulous new fucking feud here.
I was so disappointed.
Yeah,
no.
And then they have a 9 title match. They had a match for 9 different titles at the same time. You believe that shit? It was a non-title match. Dolph kind of tricked Roode into believing it was going to be a title match, and then he says, oh wait, no, I didn't say it was going to be a title match. Anyway, Dolph picked up the win anyway.
Right. Okay, well that doesn't even... It makes that part unnecessary as fuck now.
Yeah, and usually I wouldn't even have much to say about that match other than it leads into a little thing afterward where Dolph is backstage Rude is backstage and Mojo Rawley gives him the golf clap. I thought you were supposed to be glorious. After the commercial break, we come to Mojo versus Tyler Breeze. And I would recommend everyone watch it because there's only 2 moves in the whole match. It's only a couple minutes, and the Alabama Slam may have actually caused brain damage.
Poor Tyler
When
Breeze.
Mojo does that slam, he does it hard as fuck. He's done it 2 weeks in a row. I was like, ah!
I got to see none of this because Hulu sucks.
Did you get to catch Bailey and Sasha versus Alicia Fox and Dana Brooke?
Yeah, actually I did.
Damn it, I was hoping you'd say no, and then like, I'm going to start watching Hulu.
Did that.
Sasha slammed the fuck out of Dana Brooke. My God. Just when I was like, that Alabama slam, the next match had another just ridiculous bump, and I'm like, okay. Unfortunately, I think that was the end of the show for me. After that, I don't think much of anything good happened.
Sasha trying to fucking kill somebody. The whole fucking segment with them in the back, too. I love you.
True brother love.
I love you.
Braun Strowman with Renee backstage. Renee asks Braun if he has any regrets, and he says he regrets not congratulating Kevin Owens on his win. So, still being a dick face to old Kevin Owens there for whatever reason.
Yep.
Just want to point that out. Up next, we get the B Team versus the Dissension.
He had sex with my mama.
The Dissension, ladies and gentlemen.
The Dissension.
Yeah.
They've always been, they can't descend any. They're the descended.
Okay. Anyway, as one would imagine, the B Team picks up the win in pretty decided fashion. Like every team picks up the win in a pretty decided fashion against the Ascension.
Right. Glad to say they had a strong challenge right from the get-go.
Deleter of Worlds interrupts their over-celebrating as they do, and we learn that they're going to have their title rematch next week.
Well, at least it's before SummerSlam, I guess.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure it'll just be a fuck finish that'll lead up to SummerSlam.
No, it's just SummerSlam.
Right? Isn't that what they're going to do? I mean, come on.
Yeah, no, I hadn't thought about it, but that makes a whole lot of fucking sense.
Yeah, it's just going to be that. Alexa and Mickey? The promo, right? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And, I mean, it's your standard top quality Alexa kick-ass heel promo. She's just... she has found her place, man.
Yeah. Until Ronda comes out.
Alexa claims that
and drive safe, everyone.
Alexa claims that she has beaten everyone in that locker room, except Ronda Rousey. But Ronda Rousey doesn't count because she's suspended. And then Ronda appears in the crowd, and yeah, the comedy moment of wrestling for the week. Is Alexa's like, that's really all I had to say. Drive safe, everyone, and then runs the fuck out of the ring. It was fucking awesome, dude. But Ronda, you know, inevitably catches up to her and cuts her off and corners her, and you know the whole,
yeah,
the whole.
She proceeds to fucking
the scuffle ensues.
And she proceeds to fuck up 3 more refs again.
Mm-hmm. So, as a result of the refs that got fucked up,
she gets a title shot.
Well, Kurt comes up and says, "Rhonda, go home, go home,
go home."
And then the constable's like, "No, man, put your foot down. You know, I'm calling Stephanie or whatever." And
yeah.
Kurt has a week to the suspension.
I bet he's looking for this, Rhonda.
Yeah, I have his cell phone.
Yep.
Did you get it?
Steph. Yeah, got it. Anyway, it results in Ronda versus Alexa at SummerSlam. So yeah, her suspension is a title shot.
Yep.
Her punishment, that is, her suspension.
You bitch.
Her punishment, I meant, is a title shot.
disregarding my authority. You keep laying your hands on the refs.
And
You're
I'm just
getting a fucking title shot at the second biggest pay-per-view on
You've left me no choice but to reward you.
Yep.
AOP. These authors of pain.
Ron never has kids.
I'm not even calling this a competitive squash. It's just a squash.
Just a squash.
Titus World slide into a post with your head.
It's not even a squash. It's a sickening one-sided beatdown to the point to where the crowd is dead silent, just watching like, wow, this is awful. I was too. And then Corey comments on how dead silent the crowd is as we're watching the carnage. It was like a mean wrestling match where that they were like being mean and it was uncomfortable to watch. It really felt like that. And I feel like I'm not the only one that felt like that because people were just looking in horror.
We're scared.
Like those fucking AOP guys are kind of rotten, man. They're kind of like edgy dudes, man. I wrote, rest in peace, Titus Worldwide. AOP with the win. With one of the most one-sided things I've ever seen. But we'll discuss one-sided shit later on the NXT coverage there.
I kind of get the feeling B Team is just going to hold the belts for a little while until AOP takes it off them.
I think that Vince McMahon likes them because they're entertaining and they make the crowd like laugh and stuff more than they're any good at what they're doing.
Right.
It's the entertainment thing. It's like they are the tag team, no way Jose.
I mean, look at the fucking roster on Raw for tag teams. They got
It's just there because it's fun, not because of what they actually do. All right, Logan, our girl Sarah Logan versus Ember Moon.
Didn't see it.
I decided to start up a botch count. Unfortunately, there was only 2. I was hoping I'd have like double digits and people would laugh about it. But it's
didn't change the fact that it was still kind of a messy match.
It was shitty, yeah. It was like an awkward, clumsy-looking match, but only 2 actual botches. I think what they had in their mind was like, okay, we stuck Liv Morgan in there, and she looked great because Ember Moon can make anybody look amazing 2 weeks in a row. Let's get
Sarah Logan in there.
Hillbilly Girl out there off her uncle's Tater's farm and see if we can put her over,
I'm not
too.
a tater farmer.
And nope.
I'm
Can't.
a Viking.
Nope.
There's limits to even what Ember Moon can do, because this was a piece of shit, as you can imagine. Logan looks like a turd and goes over on Ember, is what I wrote down, because they give Logan the win in this piece of shit match.
Awesome.
Due to interference from Liv Morgan, as you can imagine, but still. Logan took a bump out of the ring to the outside and got booed by the audience. It looked so bad. They booed her outside bump.
The fuck out of the ring.
I'm not kidding. I've never seen an outside bump get booed before, but I would have booed it too because it looks stupid as fuck. I'm not kidding. Go back and watch. They booed a bump to the outside. Segment 10. Elias.
Just like how angry you were about it.
Well, yeah, I didn't write notes
she
because
still
I already
gets on
knew
TV all the time. We know she sucks. All right. Sorry. I'm sorry. What were you saying, man?
No, I was making a comment. I didn't write any more notes because I knew what the end
the
outcome was going to be from the first match.
Elias comes out. He can't remember where he is. He remembers he's in Buffalo, and then he gets depressed.
That was great. He just sat there like...
His new album's out July 23rd.
In case you didn't catch
Just
it
in case you
random
didn't hear
time
it.
before.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
He plays a hilarious fucking song, and it's interrupted by Seth. And that seems to be their thing. He's in the middle of a killer tune, and he gets interrupted by Seth.
And that's where I checked out.
Yeah, well, you might as well check out, because it was inevitable what was to follow. Lashley picks up the win and sets up Roman Lashley for the #1 contender match for Brock Lesnar.
So who's going to win it, though?
What, I have to pick right now? Probably Lashley.
Yeah.
Smackdown! July 17th. Didn't write the city down. Could probably check further in my notes to figure it out, but fuck it.
Indeed, fuck it.
It opens with J40.
I'm a man. I'm 40.
Jeff Hardy.
Yep.
Jeff Hardy feels broken.
Maybe a little obsolete.
Maybe like he had a testicle popped.
Or maybe like Sad Clown.
What you did there.
They had to take one of my testicles. My left one, we were really close.
We learned we'll get a rematch tonight between Hardy and Shinsuke. That's about all I took from his promo. It was just another he's a weird dude. Like
Shinsuke, I want to avenge my left testicle on you.
Shinsuke calls Jeff Hardy a sad clown. That was like the highlight of everyone's week, apparently, because that's the only thing that we all have in our notes at the same time. Well, Cheez is rolling with no notes this week, but he's alright.
I usually roll with no notes anymore. Fuck it.
I don't blame me on Raw, because it's like, oh yeah, it makes me remember.
One West, that's it.
Well, see, I know you guys are fucking taking your notes,
man.
so all you gotta do is mention the match and it'll come back to me.
Alright, after all that weird promo we craft, we get some good stuff. AJ Styles versus Andrade Cien Almas. I was like, oh no fucking way. This should be great. And it turned out being pretty great.
It was a really good fucking match. Good way to open it, that's for damn sure.
It was, well, I jumped ahead of myself because here's, in my opinion, what really happened. The match started with a bunch of stupid rest holds, and I didn't understand why. Like 5 minutes of holds. And then it went to split-screen commercial at that point, where for some reason it was just all fucking Almas kicking the shit out of AJ Styles the whole commercial break.
Okay.
Until they come back, and the motherfucker's in a calf crusher.
I had to comment, most of the match was during the commercial break.
Yes, I liked this match, but mainly only after the 2 commercial breaks. Only the stuff that happened after the 2 commercial breaks is when they say, okay, now let's do our shit now.
Right.
And they did all the good shit in that last end of the match, but that last end of the match was fucking great, so I enjoyed it a lot, actually. Even with all the stalling they did to fuck us that I even took notes of, and it's...
Yeah, well, why would you go out of your... It seems like they're going out of their way to hide the best shit while the fucking commercial's going on.
It feels like that, but I think what it is they know you're going to keep watching if it's AJ Styles and Andrade Almas, and they can cram as many fuckery commercials in there as they want, and you'll keep watching. Maybe. Or maybe they're just dumb. Don't know.
So you think you'd want to spotlight the better parts of the match?
At that point we hear
commercials during rest holds.
At that point we hear mention number 2 of The Miz being the MVP of the Major League Celebrity Softball game.
Yeah, I actually tried to go look that up to watch it and I couldn't fucking do it.
And then we get Becky Lynch versus Mandy. And yes, that is Mandy and not Liv Morgan. Different show. I mix them up all the time.
Nope. You can definitely tell it's Mandy when fucking Corey's like blowing his nut while she's fucking walking on the left.
Exploder, disarmor, tap, tap, tap. It's pretty fast, actually.
The Corey Gray exploder.
Yeah, he has an exploder every time she comes up.
Yeah, I'm loving this fucking push that Becky's getting suddenly.
Becky cuts a promo on the champ after the match. Speaking of getting the push, and the champ is Mella. I hate saying that. I shouldn't call it the champ. She's the piece of shit.
The chump.
The annoying imp. Okay. And we go right back to Paige and Mella backstage. Let me see.
I think I should have another celebration.
Becky versus Mella is lined up for next week, and if Becky wins, then she gets a title shot at SummerSlam. I gotta assume she's gonna win that. See, it's out non-title.
Right, I would hope so.
Yeah. And then Samoa Joe, who I thought was dead or hurt real bad or something, versus Ty Dillinger, who is now dead or hurt real bad or something.
See, they were going up to Joe and like, what do you got this week? Ty Dillinger? I'll come back to kick his ass.
Right.
Choke him out.
Yeah, he hooks him in the cocaine clutch for the win.
Glad to see he's back at least.
Yeah, no, me too. That's like the whole fucking... It was a nothing match. It was just a total destruction, and that don't matter. I'm just glad to see some Mojo, just like you said, man.
Well, like they showed some cut from the week before because it was supposed to be like a dark match before the show, and I'm thinking to myself immediately, why the fuck is Samoa Joe doing dark matches?
Right?
With Ty Dillinger. What the fuck happened? We were like, where the hell is this guy at? Turns out he's just doing dark matches.
That. Like, I was on the air like, man, this is so quick. I wonder if they're going to leave this on the Hulu.
Yep. Surprisingly, they did. Well, when it comes to Smackdown, they actually don't cut much because it's a shorter show. It's a 2-hour show, and I still get an hour and a half of it on Hulu, so there's not nearly as much to cut as there is on Raw.
It just makes me laugh that on Raw, they make sure to get all the promo crap in, but cut good matches. Man.
Yep.
They cut good stuff.
I always miss the best matches.
Anything that's not directly
linked
to the storyline they're pushing, they'll cut it right out, man. Even great matches.
That's what I'm saying. I don't get to see any of the good shit, so...
It's so weird.
Definitely
you
no
can always
BT.
just watch it on that site, too. You just, I don't know if you don't remember that or don't want to go track it down or what, but you can. But the way you do it is the fast way, for sure, because you just... Hey, fuck it, I didn't see that one. Moving on. Right. Up next, we get The Miz's funeral for Team Hell No.
Entertaining.
It's important that I mention that Miz and Mrs. debuts next Tuesday after SmackDown, and that The Miz was the MVP of the Major League Baseball Celebrity Softball game. Did you know that?
No.
If you didn't know that, then you didn't watch the first 20 minutes of the show. Anyway, his hand goes up and some mouths go shut. Cuts a promo on Team Hell No that kind of goes on for a bit. He's just rambling about how much of pieces of shit they are. Out comes Daniel Bryan, who murders a pallbearer for whatever reason, and The Miz runs like a bitch, of course.
I had to say kudos to the local wrestlers in that bit.
Yes, they took some bumperoonies.
They made it look...
That one guy landed right on his
really
goddamn
good.
head and neck, like with all of his weight. I'm like, okay, well...
He's dead.
Nice knowing you, buddy.
Right.
They sold!
It looks like they're going to push this for SummerSlam, but I really thought they'd have given it more build than...
Yeah, they have kind of blew this thing so far with these two.
Yeah.
I feel like it could be better off by now. But
I mean, if it doesn't happen at SummerSlam, I'll be surprised, but I have a feeling that's what they're heading towards.
Hasn't been announced, but they do that a lot.
Yeah.
Kofi Kingston and Eric Young, anybody?
Yeah.
Wheelbarrow neckbreaker, y'all see that shit?
Yeah.
Pretty fucking sweet, dude. Yeah. For the win. Jesus.
I thought it was pretty interesting to see Killian Dane just pick up Xavier and just slam him into Kofi when he's bouncing across ropes.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
That was pretty cool.
Just chucked him in. Yeah, Eric Young's been doing good. I've liked him since on the main roster.
Kind of like what you expected almost, but Killian Dane kind of don't look quite so huge up here, does he? He just looks like a fat guy.
Yeah, kind of.
I mean, a good wrestling fat guy, but yeah.
I mean, I don't know, he matches up good with fucking Big E. I've been saying...
Yeah, they're roughly the same size.
I've been saying Big E needs to get a fucking title run, or at least get pushed into some title contention.
He worked really good with Rusev. You remember that shit? They were a fucking cool tag team. J40, Nakamura U.S. title rematch. Jeff Hardy's entrance, a complete entrance. Commercial. Coming back from commercial. Nakamura's complete entrance. Commercial. I'm like, oh my god. They come back from the fucking commercial. Extended intros. The bell rings. The wrestlers do one move and end up outside the ring. Commercial. 3 commercials. I was like, no!
Come back, Randy.
I'm glad I don't have to cover that in my notes.
Commercial.
Unbelievable, dude.
Thank you, G Whiz.
I just couldn't fucking believe it. I'm like, oh my god, they are milking this thing like the last titty. Man. So anyway, nothing really happens. Stiff time, 1-2, Orton interferes. What a piece of shit match this was, you guys. Oh my god. Crowd is not thrilled.
No.
Randy Orton beats Hardy's ass a lot and sticks his finger in his ear hole.
You know why I'm doing this? You know why I'm doing this?
Getting in your head.
DDT with his legs on the table looked pretty awesome, actually. But the crowd was not enjoying any of this, and neither was I.
I didn't like any of that.
Yeah, just...
That was nasty.
Not a good way to end a pretty good show.
Yeah, it was a good SmackDown. But
it really was. If you could just...
There was nothing good about what Orton did.
See, I knew something funky was going to happen, because there was a half hour left. And it was Jeff Hardy, who can no longer wrestle, against Nakamura, who does kicks and punches, dude. And...
yeah.
Heel stuff. He don't really do moves. So I'm like, this is two guys that aren't going to do anything for half an hour. But they figured out how to get around it. We'll just put all the hours commercials during that last block and then have a quick fuck finish. It's great.
He struts around like Michael J. Fox and shit.
Put Orton in there. It's like, Jesus Christ, dude.
You begin to wonder, like, Shinsuke got Parkinson's?
So I think we got robbed on that deal, but for the rest of the show, I actually enjoyed it. I really did. Let's talk some NXT and be happy for a minute, you know what I mean? Let's get in a good mood again after that whole, whatever you call that main event. Well, we're going to open with Lacey versus Dakota Kai. Lacey Evans, in case people don't know, that's one of our... We're big fans of her, all three of us.
Yep.
Now, let me
It's
read...
better each week.
Now, let me read my notes and tell you some of the reasons why I like Lacey. Her facial expressions, the smack talking the whole match, like fucking Kevin Owens does.
Yeah.
Classic heel behavior.
Tying the feet to the turnbuckle.
She lays every move in and tries her best to make everything look real to kind of, as Steve Austin would say, protect the business.
Yeah.
I think she is your stereotypical professional wrestler. I love this girl.
Yeah.
I say that a lot, but she's so good, man. She's so good.
It was a really good match. I mean, obviously.
Speaking of, she gets better each time I see her.
I agree with
Lacey's
that,
got some submissions. This was the first time I actually saw her, like, doing, like that. She had that whole big stint there where she was locking onto one part onto another to...
I'm going to expound on that. I was going to write my notes and I decided not to. That it looked like she was kind of like creating or like improvising holds on the mat, doing like mat wrestling shit even. I'm like, that's another fucking club in her bag, you know what I mean? This chick is fucking awesome, dude. But they weren't like holds that I could name. It was her just like, I'm going to twist your arm all weird this way, or hey, look, here's an available neck, and she'll hook your neck, or something like that, you know, just like doing what the fuck ever was there. I can't say enough nice things about this girl. Even though I feel like they job her sometimes or use her to get other people over.
That's what I feared was going to happen this time. But
so did I when I seen who it was. I'm like, oh, God.
Spot that I thought was pretty badass was when she tied Dakota's feet to the turnbuckle and gave her that mad-ass Bronco Buster.
She used the rope that they hold when you're...
Yeah.
Well, what the hell ever, just to actually...
Tag team or whatever.
Yeah, to wrap around her ankle is really cool.
Shall we? Up next is... Oh, no. We get Cassius Ohno versus the legendary Rick Ramirez.
At any point did we say Lacey laid in the women's right?
Oh, boy.
Got the pin in
No, I don't think we did. No. the women's
What that
right.
dramatic.
Yeah, Dakota Kai was in the match. I know all we did was talk about Lacey. Dakota Kai did alright too.
Yeah, she...
But she got laid out with the women's right and did not kick out. Okay, now on to... Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Now we've created a term on the show called the competitive squash that we've used multiple times now to describe the quote-unquote squash matches in NXT where they don't really bury anybody. There's no like jobber per se. Right. It's one-sided, but they'll get a little offense in, and it's kind of like a somewhat even match, and then the guy lands a finisher, and boom. Well, this was a squash. This was
not a competitive squash.
This was one spinning elbow, which I'm pretty sure did not contact or look as good as he would have liked it to, but the guy plays it off like he's knocked out stupid and just kind of drops, and that's the end of the match. 1, 2, 3. So that's a squash.
Yep.
Elbow KO pin. It was about 1 minute. and Cassius Ono goes over.
That's how I like to get
Why
it
are they wasting
done.
their time making
One
Cassius?
big elbow. Get it done.
I don't know, dude. I don't know. But it makes me say, oh no. Just like the song. Oh no, oh no. Not this guy again. And that brings us to our main event of the evening, which, you know, on NXT they always just have a few matches.
Oh, well,
and it was
there was a little altercation or back and forth between EC3 and
Kona Reeves.
Kona Reeves.
You're right. I didn't really make notes of any of the promo shit this week. I just really kept track.
That
did happen
with Ricochet and
we should
Adam
mention
Cole.
it looks like the new feuds that are coming up for this next round, probably leading into the next pay-per-view, is going to be Ricochet and Adam Cole, and then EC3 and Kona Reeves. Ricochet Adam Cole sounds like it's going to be a whole lot of fun.
Oh yeah, that'll be a great match.
I don't know how much of Keanu Reeves I want to see.
Velveteen Dream was basically calling his shot already too, saying he's going to be a takeover, but I have no idea who the hell they're going to put him up with. So I guess kind of a wait and see thing on that one.
Yeah, but you got to have him there because he's one of your
Dream's the shit. He's awesome.
He's one of your main personalities, I guess you'd say. One of the
he already
big stars, and he's so young too. He's going to be around for another like 20 years of dealing with this guy. It's going to be fun.
I can't remember if they've already feuded or not, but if not, I wonder if they'll put him up with Cassius Ohno.
Maybe that's why they put Cassius Ohno over like that, to make him look strong again after all the jobs he did.
Yep. That's my guess. I mean, if they just fucking had him do that, they're about to do something with him. They're not just going to keep fucking throwing away nothing matches.
Alright, well this main event's the women's triple threat match, and I don't know if it was supposed to have a different competitor originally, or if it was going to have one more person in the match. I don't know which one it was, but if anybody wants to comment about the bullshit I had to deal with this week, that's fine, but I ain't going to fucking even say. Anyway, the winner of this match, who's not Bianca Belair,
Bianca Belair was supposed to be the
contender.
fourth person.
That's what I'm saying.
And she was injured or something, was not medically cleared.
Now,
so it became
admittedly, I was a little rough on her, but I don't see how your vagina is involved with a wrestling match. She could have still made it.
She had staples, dude.
The winner of this match is the number one contender for Shayna Baszler's title belt, and the winner wasn't Bianca Belair. So we get Shayna, who comes out to do commentary, and
that wasn't very good.
Kind of awkward on the mic, but that's all right.
Yeah.
Nikki lands a swinging neck breaker off the apron to the floor on Candice, which was the bump of the match, I'd say.
Yeah, I was gonna say that was the bump of the fucking night, possibly. Shit.
Yeah, fucking awesome. Awesome by both.
Yeah.
I don't have specific notes on all the great spots, but this match was a lot of fun. I thought everyone did really good.
Yeah, it was a really great match all around.
I don't know if you want me to jump right to how it ends, if anyone has any other specifics they'd like to point out, but the thing that really stood out was that swinging neck breaker for sure. It was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
I made a note of Candice LeRae with that DDT flatliner combo.
Oh yeah, both of them at the same time.
Oh yeah, okay.
That's right.
Yep, that was pretty sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Candice LeRae is good.
Somehow, Kairi Sane comes out on top of this thing.
Yeah,
that's because she stole my move.
The insane elbow, they call that.
I liked it better when it was called the Macho Man elbow. I think it has a little ring to it. Yeah, dig it.
They've got quite a few people who use that move now that you think about it. Dream.
Yeah, Elias.
There you go, yeah.
Yeah, Elias looks just like him too. Elias is really off.
What's his name? The huge dude in MLW? Barrington Hughes.
There was no damn top rope elbow, that's for sure.
Oh, although it has roughly the same impact, probably.
Yeah.
If not more.
Top rope wouldn't hold his big ass.
See, I wish we could talk about NXT more, but they only give you 3 matches this week. But it always makes me feel better after powering our way through Raw, and then you feel a little better during SmackDown. And by the time you get to NXT, it's all smiles again. Yeah, the good wrestling. I remember now.
Yeah,
I remember why I'm doing.
So we go into the next week all skeptical again, like, all right, yeah, this wasn't bad. And then Raw comes out and it's like,
God damn it!
Oh no! I remember.
Maybe that's why they play NXT last.
Right.
So that's the last thing you remember before.
Oh, I remember you Monday Night Raw. You're not gonna floor me this time.
It's like, we don't want to leave the taste of Raw in your mouth until next time you watch wrestling, so we're going to put NXT on Wednesdays. Brilliant.
It's like Slayer's the headline, but fucking Limp Bizkit's the opener.
Alright, that's... Oh. Like I said, I wish there was more. I wish there was more NXT discussion. Do we have any other stuff we're going to do? Because we could just get the hell out of here right now. I could just end it right now. We could just be done.
I think that's it for the week.
We covered everything. We were going to try to get into the MLW pay-per-view, but it's not available anywhere yet.
Real quick, we're going to hit... Paige announced the tag teams that are going to be in the Smackdown Tag Team Tournament for the #1 contender, basically, to face Bludgeon Brothers. It's going to be The Bar, the Usos, Sanity, and the New Day.
We have 2 theories here. The one that should be, and the one that Kevin Dunn would do. I think Kevin Dunn is going to make the new the #1 contenders be The Bar. Because they've been gone for a while and now they're back or whatever.
They're returning. Give them a push.
Let's get Sheamus right back in everybody's fucking face again.
Yay. Happy to see Cesaro again, but not Sheamus. But what should happen...
Yeah, I hope that's not what they do, but it seems like a possibility.
I said what should happen, seeing as how they're like a fairly new tag team.
In that they've been sort of like foreshadowing them doing good 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah, like they've gotten the upper hand on the New Day twice now.
Yep.
On the pay-per-view and on SmackDown. So, not to mention New Day and Usos have both had their chance at Bludgeon Brothers and got their asses beat.
Yeah.
So it makes sense for...
Like, repeatedly.
The Bar or Sanity, but I think it makes even more sense for Sanity. Because they seem more convincing. They're newer, they got more going for them. There's 3 of them.
I feel like the problem is that it makes sense.
Yeah.
They don't always do stuff right, you know what I mean? Like, come on, no, you should have done this.
No, we got
like, you were actually... Like, could have had Asuka, a bit of a storyline.
She's a piece of shit now. Fuck Asuka in the ass. And I used to think that she was like amazing, even though she didn't do wrestling moves. She was still over with me. Yeah. They found a way to make her look like the biggest dumbass wuss ever.
Yeah.
She's nothing. She's dead. She's done. Anyway.
All to push Carmella.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's hope they put Sanity over in this thing. It'd be great.
Yeah, I guess at least Charlotte beat her at WrestleMania, so Charlotte ended the streak and not Carmella.
Yeah. Yeah. And, Charlotte hasn't been around much lately. I wonder if that's on purpose. Like, we're just going to keep her away from all this fucking ugly bullshit.
Right.
And bring you back once the smoke clears. The other thing is...
She's going to come back and have a #1 contenders match.
There's rumors of a pay-per-view involving only the women. And then there's rumors about that rumor that it might be to establish the new women's tag team champions.
That would be great.
I kind of think that would be awesome. And I hope that really does happen.
I'm wondering if that's the big thing that Stephanie's going to reveal on Raw.
Oh, sure it is. Girl power. That's got to be it, then.
No shit. I didn't think about that.
And that helps on multiple levels because there's a lot of girls that, like, need help or, like, can't carry a match. But when you put them with one of the good girls, they seem to do okay. So tag teams might work out to be really good matches sometimes.
You mean like Bayley and Sasha?
Yeah.
No, I mean like James Ellsworth and Carmella.
Or Ruby and anyone. Or...
Ruby and anyone. Natalia and anyone. Mickey James and anyone.
Yeah, there you go. Ember Moon's my new girl. That girl can work. She can do lots of stuff, and she makes people look really
Just don't
good.
put her in a match with somebody like Sarah Logan.
Well, you can't put Sarah Logan in a match with anybody and expect anything except Sarah Logan to happen.
We need some new excitement. Let's make a women's tag team title. Sweet. Now, how do we piss off the fans at the end? Let the Iconics win it.
Oh,
brilliant!
No, dude, that's what they're gonna do. That makes too much sense. Oh no!
It makes WWE sense. It doesn't make realistic sense.
No, that's what I mean. It makes Kevin Dunn sense. Oh, that's Dunn sense.
Tell Roman to shave and put him in there.
Oh no! Oh no! Damn it!
Or the
They're gonna
Iconics
put the Iconics over in the tag team tournament. That's what's gonna happen.
Ruined it.
Wait a second. No,
I
I think
one round of ammunition I could borrow for just a minute.
Well, they
if it helps anything, I think the Iconics are on SmackDown and not Raw.
Right. Well, so I was just gonna say they're gonna have to come up with a women's tag team belt for both shows.
Yeah, I'm sure that's what they're doing. Man, well, thanks for bursting that bubble. I'm like, this will be a cool pay-per-view, and the tag team thing's gonna work out great. You're right. It's gonna be them bitches. You can see it. You can see it coming already.
Iconics.
It's so WWE. Anyway, Wrestling's Ironworks episode 14 ends on a negative note after so much fun we had today. It was a nice roll. We had good flow going. We had good things to say about a lot of stuff.
14.
And then Cheez Man drops the lead balloon on us. That's probably really what's gonna happen.
Shit. Pissed in your cereal.
Well, this episode and my spirit are just about cash.
Cheerios.
And my Cheerios taste funny. I am Whiz. The man to my left is
Cheez Man.
And this other dude over there is
Mojo.
We really appreciate you guys listening. Check us out on Facebook. It's facebook.com/thehighmarks. Check us out on Twitter. Twitter.com/thehighmarks. You can tag us on both of those apps with @thehighmarks. All one word for all those, of course. Read the Facebook page for memorabilia giveaways. We're giving away some cool old wrestling stickers. They're actually worth money. Look them up. People are like, what the fuck? All you gotta do is share the post and somebody wins something.
Yep.
As usual, the last hit goes to Mitch Hedberg. Yeah, we're done. We're up. Just hanging out now.
Cut.
Hey man, if you're a fish and you want to become a fish stick, you have to have very good posture. You can't be a slouchy fish or you will be a fish clump.
Anyway, I don't get done cooking dinner till after 1 o'clock.
It's AM, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So
1 a.m.
We're sitting in the living room, and I don't have the Xbox down there, nothing. I don't have anything hooked up to watch Hulu, so I was like, shit. I have to actually turn on the TV, and I'm subject to whatever is on the 10 cable channels I have.
I just want to point out real quick that 1 a.m. ain't that bad because on the West Coast that's only 10.
Yeah.
Okay.
But this ain't the fucking West Coast. If I was cooking on the West Coast, that'd be different.
Problem free.
Yeah.
Continue,
but
sorry.
We're sitting there, and I pull up the guide. And sure as shit, like the fucking NBC channel for Toledo has got Ring of Honor on.
No shit.
Yeah, I was like, well, fucking hey. I flipped it over and I caught the main event of their last pay-per-view. I think it was Dalton Castle, Jay Lethal.
Yeah, it's a couple.
Cody and who was the other dude? The other dude's the only one I haven't heard of. Ah, shit. He was in the four-way.
What the guy looked like?
He had 2 title belts. He's like a trios champion or some shit.
Oh, I think it was Matt Taven.
Taven, that's it. Yep, it was those 4. It was when Lethal won the belt.
Well, that's a pretty good lineup to check out if that's all you're going to see for sure.
But I just thought it was cool. I was like, oh no shit, 1 o'clock. And then they had, after that, I didn't stay up to watch it because we came up here.
What's funny is the Detroit version of that starts at like 3 o'clock in the morning on what was WB20 or...
Yeah, so after Ring of Honor, they had another promotion, or another federation on that I'd never heard of. I can't remember what the fuck it was now, but apparently late as fuck on Saturday, you can catch some fucking off-the-wall wrestling shit on TV out here.
Well, that's a cool thing to know. I didn't.
Right.
I mean, I don't live out here.
Like I said,
this can't be that different.
This was the NBC station for Toledo, so it'd be different from what you got, because you got Detroit programming. I'm closer to Toledo, so I had Toledo
programming. But you can probably track down Toledo programming online and shit.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I just thought it was fucking
I like
cool.
to watch indie wrestling at fucking 2 in the morning. That sounds great to me.
Right. Alright,
so, hey, well, what episode is this, fellas?
14?
14.
Part 2? Oh, no.
2 more episodes and we'll be legal.
15 episodes.
You remember that joke?
Yeah. Wait a second.
Yeah, if anybody listened last week, that's probably at least kind of funny to you.
Yeah, you get the recycled joke.
Yeah.
But if you're like most people, you didn't listen last week, and you're not listening now, so...
If you're like most people. That sounds starkly accurate. Okay, now that the fan's out of the window.
Yeah. I'm sure it wasn't that loud. It's usually never as loud as we think it will be. I'll never get sick of the page fucking porn.
And bloody hell!
Oh.
Just
they won't let China into the Hall of Fame and everything for her short porn career. But there's that page thing all over.
Oh yeah, and she's a general manager.
I thought that was more
she's like a
because
hot topic.
Stephanie's cunty, but I guess I could just be wrong.
That's a bit of both.
Yeah.
They use the porn thing as a convenient excuse.
And then they make the commissioner of Smackdown is...
Dude, I had a
GM or whatever is the chick whose dude blew his load on her championship belt. Oh, I love it, dude.
Brad Maddox.
Yeah.
It's funny, he'll be known, but not for wrestling. Not for what he did in WWE.
Honestly, the only reason I've ever heard his name is because he ejaculated on a championship belt.
He was the Raw GM for a minute.
Yeah, he was Raw for a minute, wasn't he?
I never thought of that. He was the Raw GM, and now she's SmackDown GM. Irony!
It's a classy organization they run up there.
Indeed. Oh, we
run up there.
I topped this shit with the stuff you have.
Oh, that's right. You had mentioned that already. Yep. I'm just a dummy.
Now it's time to silence the phone because I'm an asshole.
I don't know if we did an official intro.
Moa of Lawns.
Moa of Lawns.
The Mexicools.
I'm not talking about Sin Taco.
That might have been the most
Sin Taco? Okay, well, that's less a weight joke and more like racist sounding.
Dude,
Smackdown!
Was there a gimmick more blatantly racist than the Mexicools?
You know what? It was their idea. But no one said, well, that's going to look like... There's like, yeah, do it. Riding lawnmowers to the ring, Mexican wrestlers. That's a good idea. Mexican wrestlers, you should ride a lawnmower to the ring, Mexican lawnmower Mexican. Are we there yet?
Check.
It's kind of like, okay, that's like...
1, 2?
Yeah, this might end up being the bonus hits or whatever because we forgot to turn the fan off.